Yeba be di hun command pay said the niema organizers in FIFA performances how do of course, and of course the gamer and also of course on nyina ho se about pay and wo dwuma so far 104 matches no yabom 2 into aka 102 games and ebetimi akoso enra yenya the host, one of the host countries are eso makwan that is Mexico and Mexico AC omakan no na omone South Africa and edebo ani wie no na chose Mexico ashemi no South Africa to me ante 3 red cards in that game. Yeba be di command pay e wo dwumadi ne so yesan so nya the other game e course ho match no South Korea Czech Republic and also e course midnight and about 7 p.m. ye were one game and also another host nation Canada and Bosnia and so game woman and so between the abo any other games and you so no ye the home eba no pay e wo dwumadi ne so na enra na mi bisa se odo support e ko he ema dodo na edi messages by ende na che so mo support Mexico na eno na Rowan Williams say goalkeeper at the South Africa so on tia say the entire Africa ebo game na Africans support Mexico ono on 2 years wo onim de ekoso on 2 years asa ni pa ni abru enra game no cause we be di hun ko wan pay e wejuma de no so maka say World Cup no your room ti World Cup stories na yemo nebum we are not forgetting their transfers and also cause no Madrid I know official Jose Mourinho say news one person obey very happy e yan kasa me boss Kenya of Achia Masters just say enyas go to Accra say we still feel Jose Mourinho no na seeing Jose back at the very top no. They are sure so we are very excited Senra Madrid and so make our announcement no but community na eba no pay ewo ayedwuma so ti ye be community and of course e be fie nia be bon come ewo fie Zlatan Ibrahimovic as England Ghana yi ewo World Cup no di ntina Zlatan kasa asem no ye be ba biti me catch Enra said the Black Stars of Ghana and ano send off no na omo ya ahoboa Aba Obu base for the World Cup eno Rhode Island Menuka say Mranteno together with the coaches and staff nyina akwa drew na yebera Black Stars appearance obo de call no na ano shipa nyina no ye the honse ba Mr. Kurt Edwin Simon Kreku the FA president wakasam fighting no ho any omo approach obo de call World Cup no wadin komo area found so another sports minister EDM is wakasa pa since Black Stars World Cup ibe wakasa pa na osade ba kwato yebeko niakotie minister enkomo no Captain Jordan ayu enra yetie eye Jordan enkomo ene yebesanso etie de Jordan esanso area to gani nyina no eba ewo eye dwumadi no se club issues eno so yede hun se ba eye Steven Apia eye Black Stars management committee member ono so akasa area fa eye team ne ho na make club issues na no pay Adriana Sporting Club official coach Samuel Buadu has been named as the new coach for Adriana Sporting Club who some no eba ewo dwumadi no so ne hard to focus so ebeko na yakwakuti nkom e free house so e na say bibia enso etuma kamenti amu nyina akwa ba edeba ene dwumadi ne so Christian ewa Maxwell enso atena say Jacob Achusabani production team no I set and the jumedi neba me Andrew so betia from and dikasas metram and the chairman himself chairman BKB and me fele any seat no e ama no ene chairman said the medical can ono a correspondent the USOF for this year's World Cup and you know time here yes you call in chebi adebako na information be about the Black Stars about the World Cup in general you know yebeko na yakwakuti but sabredi na yedin komo enso ewo studio sir. Christian, good morning.
Yeah, good morning Andy.
Na bibia boko.
Nyame adum na so.
Yankopa adum bibia boko.
Ya da nyame ase.
Bibia boko. World Cup no enya ahase. Ba eya bepe Black Stars JC Sports Center JC's ni gina.
Black Stars JC dey be 3 kra.
Sa new one no.
New one
they call World Cup na ni nyina bi our sports center.
And answer na me mu say ma load go no.
Yes. Ah, but who say no.
Some cry ma to mama to two mama send dey kuma.
Yeah.
Omo tia mo no na je omo de ba me nya nto me de. Enti ene e china oba na de ba ko ehia me preko.
Go and see.
Swap.
Sam Tuga.
Yes.
Sam Tuga. US. Oto Jesus makuma ko 13.
Or the other you want it man.
The family.
Na family ni enkan. Sam Tuga.
Home and away.
Oh, aye.
Hey.
Me family ni dey no mo pay home and away but na unze nkwada ntino na me nya nkwada size.
Okay.
Tomo kram penny for size na beto de money omo. Ene ntino mejo bi home and away ni nyina. Meji bi.
Eso mejo.
Ene tikura no se unse obi ehunse mi nhye bia na chese wona amfa mae.
Na
intimisi china
na sports center me ko duro me do na case wo
oba and say me ba me case wo dey say me ko adum but me ko adum dia enne china ni nya me ko adum china wo ba say na wo be fa wo china wo ba adwuma no yitu dia
say ton Jesus so honti
na che say mapeka kradi ama na che say bibi e ko so na ozi Rooney Williams say
Africa e bobo di nimni sen ka Africa de e bobo Africa ni bia support Africa. Now Africa, but now Africans, supporting Mexico.
Africa is supposed to be for Africans. Africa, any question can boundaries crowded in them. The Africa, Africa for Nadia. South Africa for natural say South Africa is for South Africans. If you are not a South African, you are not welcome. You are not entertained in their country. And we hear game now. Me ma several videos are black Africans are only any reason to support Mexico. Tell me why a Nigerian will support Mexico. Give me one reason. A Congolese. Watch Mexico Jesse. Edeko walk up no. Eko supporting Mexico. The end course no. We see black Africans supporting Mexico no. In protest of what South Africa have been doing to their fellow black South Africans in recent years. Omaya it has gotten to the point that black Africans are getting choked. It's any opportunity biana benya to get at South Africans, they use that opportunity to hit back at them. Normally, Africa team be able to walk up. You see most African countries supporting South African team.
Yeah.
Most often. Benra, makumem. I wanted South Africa to lose.
And now, I was surprised you to know that maybe I need to hear 1759. Maybe I Champions League. Mama Mabaso, or the screen I the Champions League. And I don't know match.
Yes.
Tienra one and I'm Christian. Hey, now. Even time as South Africa the red card no for celebrity Mexico for the ball no say na for fu and me dane me ma hwe chim
sometimes omo krumo yes ade no omo ntu kwaida they may not leave South Africa for the rest of their life omo betena krumo sa mo amu be suffer their actions no mo tu kwai Etika, in the face of this xenophobic attack to fellow black Africans or South Africa, no, some of the players needed to speak up. Said they more yeno. Mo de mun tukai. Etikwa na muntu no, enya dia de mo yeno. Ehun sunso aso beba mo so. Yen ye players a ye gina mo name e betu kwai akọ other African countries akosi akan. De mo yeno ye betu kwai a amanfo de bibeye. And I am surprised the goalkeeper is surprised.
Obviously, Dennis Odru now say we the course we afide mo fanche wo. Because the fan ho mobo.
South Africa for nankasa nya apologetic. And now from my video say upia e so fa South African flag. Epie kire say we South Africa ni. Andy omonye imagine say omu jai de omo ye no. So the rest of Africa united. South Africa must be on their own. Me Nigeria qualify for World Cup here. Nigeria bar area me supported no. Keved able World Cup. It doesn't matter the position. I'll support Keved. DR Congo bar. I'll support DR Congo. The only African country I wish that they lose all their matches is South African. Not because we want to. Yes, I say Kiepeno. But South Africa for pushing Africans to the point that as Obiam Promonima, Obiam Promasamati, and a lot of African countries will jubilate not just by their football. If South Africa collapse, even as a country, Africa has said, most African countries will jubilate. They did not reason. They did not do well. And to worsen their case, they are not even remorseful. Okachirunia said South Africa is for South Africans. And other African guys remember support you. You are on your own. They say maybe you are doing it. South Africa is the only African country where you are on their own. No other African countries and even their neighbors and the unse politically. Any part a country and say can no fine. Your neighbors because obi ba be pekura attack wa nwura krom wono ma obetina betina wo neighbor ho aplan ba attack wo but South Africans no ene omu neighbors kura no at all pam omu neighbors every krom wono. And what they don't know is that bridges and South Africa efra say omu bubu no bridges on be here and nante so in the future no South Africa efra say bubu no. And Emra say, I'm person who the reaction of Africans towards them one. Emra a perfect opportunity to know how the rest of Africa sees South Africa.
And Adiana, of course, just on a social media then call for you. Even Emra at the stadium.
Me say me mention game behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I'm a Congo for be me and Sebia Omura stadium one Congo for crowd so many black. Almost Mexico for Jesse. Why would the Congolese support Mexico?
Me wa Nigeria for be voices was here. No, almost just as they all can behind the scenes. No, almost so say Obi Nigeria for England, but Omaba Mexico ever supporting Mexico.
Yes,
against South Africa.
Yes,
one of my South Africa Mexico Jesse. No, my show Jesse now just say almost supporting Nigerian. Can ordinarily ever supporting the fellow African, but maybe a South Africa for the Aquacu. Magdo, let's say more the better Omana.
South Africa.
Mun support to Omaka.
Omo, say they will realize they made a mistake. Say obi the Adrian Bonnet ya dia on drinking sunso. Sandy obi the Adrian Bonnet ya de no drinking sunso awanye. Bounce at that time no we were from home. They thought say oh monko. And now they are telling us why Africans are playing and the whole Africa is supporting against them. So a teacher or more lesson. So if they know, say the Africans, they need to know we are their brothers. Me no problem. I mean, no more way a quite more fast. Yes, I did. And this will be in the business legal immigrants or kutani paper. No more be fast stores near. They know they are wrong. But say illegal immigrant, they are no more one can make so many problem because in the history of this country, I pam Nigeria for that. Nigeria for so pam Ghana. Baby drew baby who say any jai, but so be a two coin legally Andy or yen a juma will be in the shop. All of a sudden, uncle for banana the way they are brutalizing people. It's bad. And say no, they should send message. So munjai the omoye there, then they should forget it because and I get on say born a boy get the support in Africa and farm munjuno mulusi because Africa has support African teams or World Cup still empire.
2010
but what Africa did no a demonstration said you're more we are not happy but also what I say I was say Rolling Williams and out idea says send a message to them at home say they need to change some stuff what I say
message number too late in the face of attacks and there was saying prominent people in South Africa in support of the actions of the indigents just imagine say South Africa for EFI and national team no release statement condemn the ekosuna menye so say nka for people South Africa for team in that match but you kept quiet and once you kept quiet and they just said you are in support of what they are doing
but football we just and we Chris football near FA the omuntu me release statement because no more political it is about political issue now it's a ball no dey confront frame because the leaders in South Africa Mele Mantina me fire on the other time. Now go for when all these issues started, what did he do? Why never until say Ghana evacuate the citizens and obeka so fast and so baby. That's why I attacked them. People don't really understand. It is not that when the issue came in or bar up, so yenja munja maybe or monfino. How will you know the government crash? I said no more. Another make out
because Harasona police
exactly the police now so what does that tell us? It tells you indirectly because the government necessity entire plan or munina plan we all see and support to support to free South African
normal Casabon and
PSL what I say Ghana journalists so in South Africa the PSL no between their compare that level levels and the person what I say levels to the team it is a levels in Drew we are Drew to show clearly and no say pass crown or more pass and
a 2-1 score line and yet
a true reflection of the game no say more
Nelson Kameziko furnish on mobile 4 Nelson Kameziko show more 4 and I no pen can compare Mexico DC me anytime we are almost supporting Mexico Nina na give the people we if almost South Africa next opponent no and continue to do that until South Africa begin to learn lessons
a protest
now only there maso and Africa united Kwame Nkrumah wanted to achieve this a united Africa a very powerful front Abrofu ya the boundaries better to yentem ka Africa den ka other Africa countries and in Africa for Africans. But the ekosuru nyina no the biggest beneficiary abrofu na they always want to see Africa divided. And South Africa and they spearheaded that kind of nonsense. And they see not to know, they see not to accept the fact that the omo ye nye. And then no pay me say video they are saying that and then upia to show that you are South African, carry a South African flag, and you must be able to speak one of their languages. One to me and can language now, they still want to send you away from South Africa. And we are united here, follow black Africans. Support you. An enemy of my enemy is always my friend.
Ti I kakra enra omugame game na kasa de ebe ba behwem ene World Cup no se but enra opening ceremony no enso ko so ma what we opening ceremony no
not really
okay
me hu said am from do na malaria match na
simple but classic,
very colorful,
simple but classic. Yeah me you say was a South Africa for a choral group be on the better South Africa national anthem
led by Tyler.
Ntiminim say o man bia so di ne kwa sa choral group I think so mako British
Soweto choir. Yeah, a very popular choir, big one in South Africa. Like you talk of South Africa, Monso I had to say Winneba choir na ne wa be no minim say good ya. This Soweto choir sometimes even R. Kelly mun na beto World Cup song or mun back home.
Sound of Victory.
They so over here on back. Most of the big, there's a very big choir. And to say, one pride of South Africa also, whenever they are doing something international, or much me call. I mean, Chawano, me who video be or TikTok about Ghana. And I think we stole the show. I don't mean,
yeah.
Oh, Palanquin, I didn't know more about band.
Okay. Nah. Yeah, I think me spotted that video, but
I didn't watch.
Time I may join you know, me minim say no my no na wie so I'm yet
because we're beating
I no pen am who dey okay
yeah beating drums
and movie
Palanquin
yeah me fe ne baby a countries na o ma qualify for World Cup nya flags na
e ka ho share
and the we are wavy flag any bibia no opening ceremony no was less than 15 minutes but you enjoyed it. Nigerian artists here obejina
Burna Boy
and you need more than 5 minutes on stage. Just wajibe 1 million.
No me boy, you best start me boy. No na say
we are obejina obey.
That's short time.
About $1 million for
FIFA best. I think about Ballon d'Or 2 years ago is a on the $1 million no performing no back up.
So short time na Chris or by my views ne mileage ska aside skada when you no cry the amano.
Yes.
You benya on social media handles ne views ne are cry easy sir. Let's praise it.
Yes, Palanquin AI.
I just saw I could not work when I'm calling. I wasn't feeling so I was sleeping.
Hector me that say.
Hector. Give Cranberry first. Said 10 minutes on board 10 and sana me.
Oh, okay. Hector, you say, content creators, no. Donald Trump was in here, journalist visa. Na mo dia babe
so content creators
or choose so mom create content post no or choose be deported. Oh no okay already deported also so journal so also ukuta journalist visa and ade be say adwuma no
okay
say Hector mo adwuma yi to mo cover mo twitwa behind Hector say come behind the scenes pa we trying to correct now you are post
behind the scenes ni nyina fogo oba no
na the other than the America no majority Chris and the America for ya ba show. I don't know much Africa for more say JC na monso against what America knew more yet throughout the World Cup. I don't know yen
America the nkofo
one who nipa bibi. Heavy your more World Cup
America crown so pamo yen ka se mempam
illegal immigrant.
Kwa mo fa so pam illegal immigrant no and South Africa for you speak against.
Onum say o sure say USA will give Somalia for support home.
Hey, Obia Besha. Somalia will
support Iraq will not support Iran will not support. So USA oh so many enemies are. Almost
against them.
But South Africa for no create converted friends into enemies.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That is why I am worried.
Because South Africa in 2010, how almost supported Ghana World Cup.
And Ghana crowd support almost first game against Mexico. The whole of Africa supported South Africa on that.
2010. 2010 crowd they support when so more exiting in the first group stage. So they supported Ghana.
Almost don't not BK because a group point to be not Ghana flag crowd. No, we have been to. Also, go to country be flag and what done.
So final game was Soccer City now. The support for us was massive.
It was very massive.
At the BSC, so we starting now. Baby, starting free. South Africa come first World Cup in 1998. Also, something in South Africa for France booming to the African continent. They won the Nations Cup in 96. They qualified for the World Cup in 1998. Back then, in the final of the back then, and the following Nations Cup they were in the final. But we call World Cup in 1998. Africa supported South Africa. Now, so we Facebook messenger. Somebody send a message. Funny though, say South Africa crowd South Africa neighbor.
Support stadium now. And I say Aaron Becker the same thing. Say South Africa, but support stadium.
And then I'll convert your friends, your brothers into enemies. South Africa for now converted the very people are asarandi or more my friends and I'm converting into enemies.
Why are you supporting Mexico? If we support South Africa, they will say we are taking their jobs.
Right, Intiano, I said your own Komodo SCT live on Pure 95.7 of any Kobo. Now, your fan latest no every phone cross on your chance here. Area free a FIFA World Cup and also no fishers no any resource. I'm then showing to my main phone to Sandra. Opening game across on Mexico show 2. Emma South Africa and Mexico. A year world a year 14 rank and I said, oh, year rank 14th. And we are South Africa a year 60th. And we are say, and a FIFA a year rank Abrantia. Your friend said, Junior, and you can send first goal 9 minutes. And the South Africa, the second goal. And the first goal, I walk up 8:35. And I said the first goal, I walk up in the mar. Yeah, there was some airbabu, I was the other game across South Korea show 2. Emma Czech Republic, at Timobako Czech. And then I first goal, South Korea, FIFA ranking, Omada 25. Sounds and I am Czech Republic, and I am 40. And I yet some commodore, yet Emma come back and I had Jumakama, and the Mama from the South Korea, and about 7 p.m. Mamin Fawi entering as a Canada and Subatinafi, and Toronto, Ontario. The attendance is 45,000, and now the says Canada and Bosnia. One came and Subatina Cosonino, the other one some Abamu and so much Medina Pano, I said your home come and Suez, Baba, no other faces for Chinano, the other one some and so at Mamin come at an opening ceremony across no. Now you didn't come according to numbers. I'm inserting according to organizers and FIFA. I'm saying and opening ceremony no say viewers 1.2 billion viewers enipa 1.82 billion and a witness and opening ceremony and of course also Mexico Air Stadium and also Mexico Air City and according to numbers me say can nobody compare my numbers no name come over the compare a game ye Jesus nipa and a Super Bowl na almost Super Bowl no attract enipa around 125 million and a Super Bowl no what sim that and numbers so many no 10 times World Cup opening ceremony no na 10 times a Super Bowl na just say World Cup no when no ababa the biggest show on earth nipa and so many tapa and a latest about sunset no ya temamenti images no go screens no so obewu said yes ya temam a stadium video picture na we can ba no o enra nipa na omo stadium Jamin Saka and some that attendance no 80,824 any Pomoko Stadium no 80,824 spectators and a course stadium and ram a with the say and the course and also no yet Emam and so Jumadin Sanopay and no I said your home come and so city na young and no performances are and so course the come on Babawa your friend says Shakira we begin home come and ram 2 days ago na omoya sound air check on the Better Boy Nigerian I am not a Better Boy omokoya sound check no na moment na no mo twa no enom enso nya baaye na Shakira nie wadrase kama and a Better Boy enso fa ne ho satete chese enra na anyasem getoa wom enlighten up 2026 World Cup opening ceremony manem enso ye kama mo ntwom na mo boy for World Cup wo mo sa tie show bia no me di kan enso bo sa track no na just twagu manem enso timi ye kama enso enra ere Azteca stadium ya the Samsung enso the team ne Better Boy and ababa friends Shakira a former Gerard Piqué and wife no and do mun some enso to ya na ya kam nipa ba ko a ono nkasa ne ma me support ne pa branch friends Better Boy after say no owie the performance no ma me Better Boy and ne ma me owie ekotena ne ka mu no ne ma me just order sign the hype man what I say anyasem go to ekwa ne ma me enso fa so president ba no yentie said na ne ma esiatie Better Boy and ne ma me support ne ma me de ma me no anyasem go to no we enso akoso after the performance no
You felt all one thing. Now what for you? Now what? Now what for you? Now what for you? Now what for you?
Highest couple, branch friends Better Boy. Ne maame na ma ne fans ano ne maame and all man fans ano say wakose what say wiase ne maame feeling about the performance World Cup no and a Christian can say we na sika waje then so buy no when even 5 minutes and so stage no so we waje ni sika to akire maame no hype no maame no celebrate no because cash ba what you say ne maame we no otaya de man no so Better Boy the concert otako ya bo se ne maame and so edi ni nyina twam ne de atia ya there was some ID to ya na mami lady na ya friend Tyler enra me de beto ya say Tyler beto South Africa wo anthem e de am mo tezele Christian ka say oni kwa for man so say Soweto kwa and Tyler elidu obo ema oboto South Africa anthem uses zigarere African tenra na say Tyler and to anthem address kama efaro enum South African colors no and Tyler and so address kama na kwa no so generally eno Soweto kwa no generally na just no the performance so because engine Thailand ye ono so ne na wo ya ya don some eba mu ewo dwumo no so ye ko game na nkasa so eno 3 red cards e dey play game ni mo mame red cards to do ewo FIFA World Cup onu sem after first game no say last edition of the World Cup and year 2022 ewo Qatar onu say after 64 matches yenya only 4 red cards. 64 games. And the entire tournament, 4 red cards a PDPM. And first game, produce 3 red cards. Not just a season where and as a this year World Cup, cards no ebedo so pa. South Africa, 2. ɛna ɛyɛ ɔman na yɛ from sɛ ɛno ɛyɛ Mexico ɔmo nso nya one ɛyɛ red card ɛno ɛyɛ deɛ teɛ maame nfa wɛm ɛnto dwa sɛ reporter mi nsa ɛne sɛ the last time yɛnya ɛyɛ game anasɛ World Cup ɛyɛ game na 3 players ɛnya red card ɛno ɛde back 2006 Portugal and Netherlands yenya 4 air red cards ewa sa game ni mo enra game no e produce aya 3 enum aya said ye hun community mami abranche friends Tamba aya Zwane wanum e de benya second South Africa red card no na Tamba Zwane eko use ne sa and a referee enso man red card na Tamba Zwane ni moment a referee man red card no utu se no aya confused na on shada hunu adi koncha referee no ma red card referee FST ayava omo frɛ no ma ne behwe va because na off the ball incident enti va ne frɛ no ma referee ekɔ va owie no ɛna obeye explanation ɛwɔ stadium sɛ na ɛyɛ foul play na ɛyɛ red card Tamba Zwane onye hwɛ ɔgye red card ofiri bench na ba yo ɛna obenya red card ɛno ɛyɛ tiatia san kɔma no yɛt ɛba mu ɛwɔ dwumadwene so kɔso ɔma ne naso ne coach ɛyɛ friend sɛ Hugo Bruce ɛso first red card ne deɛ ɔgye tum Sitoli red card no na ɛyɛ red card the second red card wabadema ɛyɛ Tamba Zwane ne deɛ ɔsɛ ɛyɛ Mexico player no ɛna na block no ɔgye de sɛ first red card na ɛyɛ red card second one deɛ na ɛyɛ red card ɛno ɛyɛ coach friend sɛ Hugo Bruce ɛna odi sanko after the game yɛde wɔn nsɛm ɛnso de to ɛno Mexico ɛnso ma ɔmakɔda na yɛ friend sɛ Gilberto Mora ɛnso bɛbɔ game ne bi na mame Gilberto ɛyɛ Mora wɔde 17 years 240 days after Tenra na overgone na 241 days and Gilberto Mora Mami Fantugas or the 6th youngest player was here came FIFA World Cup and Gilberto Mora and our fans moment I will introduce Javier Agua Edinburgh game in Mono a quiet subject not just Obama fans who was Wayakada one feeling and South Africa and Gilberto Mora and I didn't want some yet to down pay Nigeria for Nigeria fans be enra obuko aye stadium na stadium na behind the scenes no na yehu na ba akoko bu so mo senkema se bia nka hector na otwa aye the content na wo aye blacks omo sha Mexico aye jerseys e sha omo hat na okobu sa na mo frɛ he na mo support aye Mexico yentie aye Nigeria for no emperimfo we nkokrafo bienu na ti omo nkoma omo ensudie e de kire aye content e creator no.
Where are you from? Yeah, Nigerian, bro. We live in England. Nigerian? Yeah. All up in Mexico.
Yeah, we're Mexico. Mexicans today, man. Yes.
Let's go, Nigeria. Where are you from? Yeah, Nigerian, bro. We live in England. Nigerian? Yeah. All up in Mexico.
Yeah, we're Mexico. Mexicans today, man. Yes.
Let's go, Nigeria.
Ote ngwakrafo no obuso we Nigerians omo to England but another omo support we are for Mexico today what I say and Christian guys say omo nyina support Mexico and the next time I be nkofo we no opponent South Africa be hia no omesan so akosa opponent ne side enom said your home come esitie na Mexico ayo supporters omo win game Yapon game no enso to nkofo ni nkofia wo so omo nko Oba ena agye ayacha se wagye ne drum ena wagye ne sticks ena obrum oba na ebotwene ema mema no celebrate Mexico mawie nkofie omo se dabi ensu otobo nkofie omo si no omo ne fie bia akọ Mexico aye fans after no victory no and aye angel of independence our Mexico and celebrations how do enso take us so yeah there was some edit and one African referee and name another African referee enso akwati Africa nim mami openya friends Amin Omar on free Egypt where an African referee mami fan to get a second game so between South Korea and the Czech Republic no a referee Amin Omar and a quiet center referee mami fa and to get opinion no about the first African referee wa handle a World Cup game ɛno ɛwɔ 2026 World Cup no ɛno ɛyɛ Amin Omar ɛne yɛde ne ho nsɛm no yɛtwa ɛba mom ɛnso adwuma nti ɔpanyin no ɛnso akɔyɛ adwuma no nyinaa kama ɛma nneɛma ɛnso atumi akɔ so ɛno ɛyɛ sɛdeɛ ho nkɔm asi ateɛ na mame ɛyɛ aberanteɛ baako a ɔno yɛ South Korea ɛyɛ player ɛyɛ one in bowl na onyako bɛbɛkyɛ mɛbɔ no so mame ne video no hɛ aberanteɛ no sɛ ɔbɛyɛ pitch ɛyɛ inspection ɔsi academy Besiktas ɔnsɛ Michael Olise ɛwɔ ne real Charles a ɔtaa bɛyɛ before game Oba na wabe teste grass no odre na betiatia so na South Korea player we die ebaya be ba to no nshampaboa ni nan sisi fam ena odeba eye park ne so ni nan no taba fam ena odeba eye park ne so ena odinam grass ne so omuso no ose eye ne ritual I don't know what you say said here onu so be sia eye de aboa eye ne game no enie avrantia no ena ohu se otiatia eye pa ye fra no o hin eye guan Aye Hunguan, aye striker, edema aye South Korea, and we want club football, edema Besiktas, and we also by ne pre-match aye rituals, na ono de nine aye barefoot, and we also ba aye park and so. Na ye ka ono se no, abrantia ono enso ye adwuma, o take am edema, aye o mine ye from South Korea. Mama Fanto say oh around here, Otetia Park is one and a share winning goal. Never a one in goal, and a man of the match. One and a taker, Edema, a South Korea only. One of some Branton, a queer faso, and so a domi, a Czech Republic, a players no. Key including their goalkeeper, Edward Mukogu side, not just a slow table at the back of the net, not just FFA, or Usunya go, and another taker, Ansana, oh, and so at the second goal, Eba Besosua, Yadda San Samu, and Sudi to your Ewo Jumadena. So, me in that report, and Kofosha, some air complaining, Sir Mamma South Korea, and a check a game, no attendance, almost as much in the Panko, because I was a seat, no, na baby, empty, baby, na empty seats. Omo catcher a FIFA and penny for say Oma ka se ticket no Montes Omo kaya almost nano Omo horma Omba tisa FIFA same idea unprecedented a ticket a demand Omo mubida na unprecedented a ticket a demand still and now there's some nipa and super game so Omo a picture now here Omo se seats ni bi and another horror Omo picture now down screen so Omo se seat no e be empty yes ni pa bi antwe anto ticket and family a yes match no eno area tie na Christian when maxo yemfa ne se bia wo no akwa World Cup no and we are Ghanaian journalist and ugina baby and we your report camera esi wo so na one lady or a Mexican lady and ofri century na chi eba obaya and obeso ayen century ni mu so ni mu with the camera and Omar Peg okisi na front na aye South Korea ni no say on shada movie sata na anasa no odwene na yere ho ewofie because said the lady ne ba ya obeso ni mu said you see yere nim na osanso ema na case I wanna front ho no na just a surprise ne kakra okay orana a surprise ne kakra pa enom said your honsam ensuite oya just South Korea journalist and we na juma we be ma na koya ya on be ka say sexual harassment Bema and a koya yanka once a different, but about it, a normal, young and for a normal, just some non-submission and also echo. Now, on the Christian, I'm number two, just Fox for FC or more per a nipa, just a friend is a walk up, a watcher. Over her, a walk up, no 104 matches over here in and a walk up and just a young form, a nipa too. Now, only say, almost over here, $50,000 and on the Bama will be about $50,000 and no just a Fox for the Christian interesting. I don't know your story no and I'm cancer a Juma will perform a gun and will be simple. Many people you don't know your Frabako Austin Franklin. The second person Christian your friend Kevin Akuto. Now according to Fox one almost say almost this challenge nearby no applications over 6,000 applicants and mutu Kevin Akoto ekatu no almost a box mu ɛnom ɛyɛ World Cup ɛyɛ watcher ɔma ɛyɛ mu video na ɔmo hyɛ box mu ɛna ɔmo hwɛ World Cup no matches no bɛhwɛ ni nyinaa ɔbɛhwɛ games ni nyinaa ɛkɔpem sɛ yɛbɛwie nti ɔmo start ɛnora 104 games ɔmo hwɛ 2 aka 102 matches ɔmbɛhwɛ ɛnso de azɔ so ɛnti Kevin Akoto ɛne aberanteɛ friends Austin ɛyɛ Franklin onya ɔmo video no dɛm awa ɔbɛhu sɛ ɔmo te box mu ɛne nkɔɔfoɔ nso atwa ɔmo ahyia ɛna ɔmo nso hwɛ ɔmo nie ɛyɛ Chief World Cup ɛyɛ watcher ɛno ɛyɛ Fox 1 for ɔmo challenge ɔmo de bɛyɛ no Akoto ɛnso akɔpie mu ɔmo sɛ ɛyɛ Kanu ɛdiaro na goals Akoto saa ɛno ɛyɛ sɛdeɛ ho nsɛm ɛsitie DR Congo ɛnora anadwo ɛna ɔmo team no ɛnso akɔduru ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Houston na mame DR Congo ɛyɛ team no ɔmo fa ɔmo kama na nse ɔmo the first appearance ɛwɔ tournament since 1974 mame fa we ntiga sɛ ɛnora sɛ ɔhwɛ Leopards na ɔmo draw sɛ yɛ ananso ɔmo tare no ɔbɛhu Leopard ɛyɛ skin no ɛnso ɛwɔ suit ne mu ɔmo suit no ɛna kyɛ sɛ ɔmo de Leopard ɛyɛ skin no ɛnso design bags ekita ɔmo ɛyɛ Leopard ɛyɛ skin ɛna ɔmo de design ɛyɛ bags no ɛnso de ama DR Congo enti ɛyɛ 1B Saka ɛne Sanshal Mbemba no ɔmo ɛnso akɔduru ɛwɔ Houston ɔmo kɔtoa so na World Cup no na nneɛma ayɛ kama no ɔmo ɛnso face challenges because of Ebola atiato se ɛnso ɛwɔ ɛyɛ DR Congo man mu wɔ ɛnom ɛyɛ deɛ sɛ woyɛ Ghana ni na okɔ apply for visa yɛ ama wa bebatɔ ɛnyɛ mo nko o mame ɛyɛ La Côte d'Ivoire ɛyɛ Ivory Coast supporters Christian menya report sɛ yes Ivory Coast na ɔmo plan ɛne at least supporters best 500 ɔmo de ɔmo bɛkɔ ɛyɛ America akɔhwɛ World Cup ne bi deɛ mɛtiri sɛ 500 no US ɛyɛ consulate no ɔmo ama obi a visa ɔmo ɛdina ɔmo nyina ɛyɛ visas enipa 500 ɔmo yɛ Ivorians a nanka ɔmo free Ivory Coast akɔpiem ɛwɔ America ɔmo dina obi a visa enti jesem ɛla Côte d'Ivoire for no ɛyusu supporters a ɔmo wɔ America dada ɛnom ɛyɛ udru Japan a mame fa we ɛnto yɛ sɛ Wataru ɛndu sɛ World Cup no ɔyɛ ruled out unse this February ɛna okonya foot ɛyɛ injury nyɛmɛntene sɛ na nkɔmo wɔ gyidie sɛ World Cup no bɛduru first game now ayɛ fit menya reports na branch no mo hwɛ situation ɔmo sɛ daabi ɔntimi ɛnkɔbɔ games no Korea for no enso ayini din ade afro mo squad ne mo antwe se endo ebeka kwotena fie enon ejete endo kwotena fie no eye good news ade ma branch friends Marcus eye Sanasi kosane contract nanu ya ade ma Tottenham Hotspur oye Argentine onya good season what eye bomb of your team no na World Cup no Scaloni anfre no ono nso enura ko Ibiza akogye ni waba ono ne yere enso ehye ene onya akọ na ababawa no recorde aye call no and ababawa no run a commentary over call nya ne say aye dia coach Francis Scaloni and a friend Marcus aye Sanesi say omra because player ba akopra enti Sanesi emra now the tie momenta na ne wife and so emma aye report no and aye aftermath celebrations are e course e wo dan mu
we just came back from Miami. From being in my this is literally what he like both of us have just been praying for like every day. He's just been thinking about this. This is crazy. We just came back from Miami. From being in Miami on holiday, we came back to Ibiza just to like enjoy a bit and relax. But this whole time, like neither of us have switched off. Like we're both aware of the situation of centre back getting injured, so we're both like the whole time just not being able to like fully just enjoy. You know what I mean? And now Marcos is just been called up. He's been called up.
Umsana branch ni di won ko Argentina squad no omawie na onya konti na call no Marcus Sanasi any coach Scaloni any din ko na babawa no enso run commentary all my enkomo ekwas owie ye na cheso munyina celebrate branch no ekọ Argentina camp ewo America sisi America say enom de tie another good news said Argentina mami goalkeeper friends Emiliano Martinez Dibu mami fa we entuga sem no say Dibu emra Argentina from the kai call camp no na yɛbɛka kyerɛ sɛ wɔpraeɛ ɛno yɛ Europa League ɛyɛ final ball ɛkɔ wɔ ne nsa so ɛma ɔkɔ camp na ɔnhyɛ gloves ɛmfa ɛntrani afei no wɔde ne nsa baako ɛne training. Good news ɛno sɛm no adeɛ ɛyɛ medically ɔma pass ne fit doctors no ama ne green light sɛ nyame yɛ adoma Argentina first game no aberanteɛ friends Emi Martinez ɛnso bɛtumi adɛm ɛde ama Argentine ɔmo national team no ɛno ɛyɛ report ever yɛde wo nsɛm ɛma mo ɛwɔ dwumadino so woduru France camp a mame player yɛ friends Bakola ɛne Doué because so 2 players the baako bɛ start ama baako atena bench report aminsaka ɛne sɛ yɛse Doué friendly matches ɛyɛ France for boy no yɛse wantimi ɛmpresse ɛyɛ coach friends Didier Deschamps Nemum Deschamps no impressed with Bradley Bakola Demete and it's our game against Senegal manager no epese or start na branchia your friend Bakola Emma Doué a free bench and Sweba Omumi Dunya our club side no Doué start eja Bakola name our national team no manager episode was started Bakola na Doué a free bench and Sweba and a reporter mania yeah there was some emamu ewo so Jadon Klinsmann a former German coach opinion and the other to your father me and at a opta supercomputer and predictions as to a countries no be a chances sir obaji a World Cup no and now over friends a Jadon Klinsmann obukubi and so opinion a opta supercomputer at predators Spain and a chances a 16 France 13%, Argentina 10%, England 10%, Portugal 8%, Brazil 6%, Germany 6%, Netherlands 4%, Norway 4%, and Belgium 2%. And Jadon Klinsmann say and create. Optano Sanwa can name ni favorite. And so Brazil, who Brazil team is and a magic FIFA World Cup radio show so and here Mami referee Omar Atan and one about to you some UEFA and penny for Eddie Abetuya Senyami Aduma 2026 UEFA Super Cup no Ora France Omar Atan referee na ofrim Somalia Donald Trump amanamra no krom hono wano and the PSG and Aston Villa match no and from UEFA our penya friends Alexander Safren and beto ya some sana football no siate football nkabo eka obi abom oba wadwuma owura friends Omar Atan enso aye enti ade kakra no betu aye de ma no and so beto nsade afre no no abedi sa game nto penya no and ebeko sese me no ka se Omar Atan Christian celebrity ewo the chrome one mu na ni video bi aba bonten o twi ne car na ema a stop no bia pese o wave no what I say obi apese o wave Omar Atan say oya celeb kese pa enso ewo the chrome Somalia and one businessman aman $50,000 donate $50,000 Ediama Omar Atan eno the tengo for the way on chance na America for nasi because nyama benefits awanya from America for no just almost a sign no benefits ebi agwakwa World Cup na ko nyini nyina eno Omar Atan area de won sam ensuri to ya edra area hu sam chese wedo ade na dane Bernardo Silva after somebody for confirming Jose Mourinho ne deal no and a beto yasa say 36 hours ago before Jose confirmation no na Madrid for omone Bernardo Silva and so din ko yesi Jose Mourinho and a JSA deal and so di jiremo initially beto yasa Abrante Bernardo Silva person ko World Cup eba and yesi Jose say debi na oko World Cup na ba say e won say ni mo no sign contract no tell say so babo Eddie Madrid enchem official confirmation e be say Bernardo Silva enso be player Eddie Madrid e team no enom e de tie many reports say Jose Mourinho akacha Madrid team no say or center back na our recommendation Benfica ewa akodadia your friend Thomas Arau na Thomas Arau no Jose se onimbo ni boburuta Jose Philippe we catch Madrid for Sir Thomas Arau omunkofa na mra enya Ibrahima Konate enem ya sa players ni semu also munkofa branch your friend Thomas Arau enso de neba enom de tie Dembele defend Mbappe also what criticism sir Mbappe face Spain no ano no also enkofo are very unfair to Mbappe also enkofo are too hard on Mbappe na Mbappe ball a woboy and say you must criticize e dey be mpa na Mbappe en shanye Spain and enkofo say and just was go cry Madrid ntimi nye caps obeshe goals ebeje Pichichi Madrid ntimi any league as a time here only Vinicius Junior enso ekon as egos enso ye adwuma Abrante friends Dembele say moye too hard on Abrante friends Mbappe ya munya botre criticisms no edos no do enum ejetie mame fa we ntiga say haya ena me be story say Abrante friends Kieran Trippier assign a contract e dey ma Wolves say team no our our championship name na menya report say yes Abrante ne pese or terminating the contract no unse the contract no ebe start ya run nyame adma 1st July yes or terminating the contract yakobusa nchemu a omo say haro Gentia or Sunday, Edema Wolves some relegation because that teams will be helping, including clubs Wamu are qualified for Premier League, any other leagues, not teams happen. Gentia this side yes, Obako, a Wolves, any a coach now, your friend is a Rob Edwards. Now, most anywhere, Rob Edwards, Mapamu coach, you know. Yes, sir, Branch is a coach in what year, and yeah, terminating the contract in the Famano. So, Rob Edwards, and you're in the coach because Onunti and Oba a Wolves, and Branch and demanded contract termination, and on a terminate. Mammy Lamin Yama, says Lamin, and so I have faith. Lamin, I have fully fit, and no joining group A training, running a Nico Williams, not Steven Gerrard, and on Commissar say, why and a tournament to walk up your year, Nijin Abadan Kofor and say Lamin. Osen Lamin Yama, Ebaya the best young A player after the World Cup. Na Yebavieno, not on anything, and a Dobiano, Lamin Yama D, and a Nubia and Swabo. And according to Steven Gerrard, and our this uncommon, Reece James, Ebabo Adiamam, England national team, no, Nanko for our concerns, Obetiabo, and your consecutive matches. Reece James, SCM Fantica, Sauma on our chair, Obeti about 390 minutes in a week. Na Emrebi and I know your fate. Nebum since Oba back at the end of last season, no criticism say Ophili are you good. Ophili fit. Ohun Sanyama Ensu Yakama. Into 90 minutes, Makuma Komiensa in a week, in 7 days no, or no Reece James, Ebeti Yabo. Former FIFA president, Ayo reference Ayes Blatter, Joseph Aya Blatter, oh no. Na opinion no ade atija eye Omar Atan nsensem no e no ade atu yasewe obi e no oye more official than eye referee. Nemum o kan kire Gianni Infantino say eye country bi e refuse say obetu allow referee bi amana ba be di eye game a sa country no eni kwase e man host eye World Cup eno e asem opeso kan e de kire say Gianni Infantino one FIFA president, former FIFA president, Joseph Blatter, and Eka Sansel no. So America, so Amoma referee, and so many gamer, and you can see about World Cup no, and so America. Ruben Amorim, many reports at AC Milan, yes, direct air talks. So Amorim for Milan, Ejumano, and a reporter Menseka. Diamante is Victor Osimhen, Atletico Madrid, and Amo ya Jatu, so Julian Alvarez, no Belusono. Diamante say almost 120 million euros for Victor Osimhen and Asha Seba Malo Gusto a Chelsea player Diamante and it's a Malo Gusto no yes and Rebecca Man City for Tata crowd say I City for a Tata Chelsea player no City for a person for a Malo Gusto na yes Gusto so no who is a Man City okwa right one right back on Ubenyabo who is Obetiabo pa amanema enso twa kama enso de afiri enom Diamante menya reports of Manchester City Abrante friends Elliot Anderson and made betu just say United for atwe United for say no Saudi nkofo ama aye prices no City for the price omudi ka kwa ya reject your monto aso Diamante say City one here 100 million plus aye 20 million add-ons omudi beko for the branch friends Elliot Anderson not for me jide say we there not for ebeje am Elliot Anderson and so ababe join him a club na ye from some a Manchester City and a their own City yet aka 1 week na Premier League 2026-27 no ye de a fixtures no enso anya ba nti ye twan se sa fixtures no enso betia ba na bibia enso atia ye kama enso de free ho na Christian Kevin Akuto no menya ne picture Akuto miwia me de bema mu na Fox for Chief World Cup watch no Ghana ni na onu so akopie Akuto ya de picture ebeto so na mo Akuto battle for $50,000 to trend somewhere masande Akuto picture enso e de ma mo ohyebutu no bi omo nipa mienu no one Oxton Franklin ɔmo na ɛhwɛ matches no ɔmo hwɛ ni nyinaa lati ase ɛno ɛyɛ deɛ ti akoto sei wakwete ne job ɛna ɔde ba bɛyɛ saa ti akoto ti akoto ne da so no mo hwɛ akoto kakra me ba cho company bi ɛpɛ mo a munim etirebo ɛne mo a munim etire yie me shop no ɛwɔ ɛyɛ patase opposite Wacha branch ɛwɔ patase munim tirebo anansa munim tire yie a phone number be di to yɛ sisi 0541 401757 0541 401757 na ene omuni nkomo sanso ena Father's Day eba Ekweba Medical Center any Reben Diagnostics asian kencheme se eye Father's Day fa papa bra fa papa ebra na yemaye Father's Day health air screening emfama no ebe share on the 15th akosi on the 19th of June free air prostate air screening and a free blood air glucose air test na se sugar eno so be test akoto na da so na akoto ni on be test ne nyina enso diamanti omo to nsa area for individuals churches ministries institutions and organizations mo nyina mo fa mo enhyem na mo mra papa foro mo ma enna chese ne mo enijuma be bacho omo so beti afre for group bookings it was 0540 121 563 0540 121 563 and 0540 121 5684 na chese wafre enso aye bookings ani nkomo bia opesa wote enso di free akiri na makacho say letters from there almost 60 years in here and I'm producing mattresses papa Eddie Amaye me sure enko fo bi baye ye ka se twa mattress he o me papa ne fo o ma mattress obeda so asori no na wo honam ye oya obeda asori na wabre na wo tese o honam nyina ye oya be ba to latest for me say wo mu na use materials Ghana Standard Authority for Ajatum Ode enso aye mattress now that's why ebo pa tell my say over 60 years the mattress papa de a latest form wamu na a produce na omu aye showrooms no edoso e Ghana ha bia nemu omu say opese wo from na wo Kumasi 0322 029365 0322 029365 and encrem 0302 231 155 latest from aye partner for life Pepsodent SA do the two. You can Pepsodent do the two. Natural o brush anopa. Now I brush enumere. With Pepsodent na yena yenim no. So because of Pepsodent tete. Just so my boy you match into no. Obi a koto toothpaste also ope aye Pepsodent. Eno ena aye papa do the two with Pepsodent. Over brush anopa. No I brush enumere. Emrashe aye anopa kwa jopa na. You two for. Mom brush anopa eri enumere. Yeah, ton 5-bedroom house. 5-bedroom house yes we yeton ewo kronom Red Park behind Adonku announce Angel Industrial Company and a chope and a dynasty obata 0545 388 553 0545 388 553 na odomo enkasa so we admin ewo Facebook announce WhatsApp announce Telegram now we members e drew 1,000 Mr. We a good news animal. May my opportunity obenya sika. Mr. We admin now our members a 2,000 for number we say here gaming a lottery opportunity be about Eddie Amao. T O san members now 0242 046 285 0242 046 285 Ufra na chese nkomana dia chronya no we a opportunity kase and a presenting ho a obetumi aye enso de free mo Mamenka say Africa Logistics and shipping services more motor niama from China Edinburgh Ghana no Mr. O Tonyama na shipping na ya na wo dwene ho Africa Logistics and a ship dia ma omo aye small parcels omo group small packages na abo amwa service ka full containers and so no omo ya dedicated FCL shipping door to door omo pick up our China no more deliver our Ghana and so the amount fast clearance hassle free customs clearance our Temaport on by na omo 2 warehouses our China you and Guangzhou and Ghana so Tema and Afikuma so my line no essence our WhatsApp line 0536 735 0536 735 na one Afrique for Enkasa clean sound soap and be and adeba rose my couch was no and ekum germs and bacteria de unu and de unu no 99.9% esho mo nyina se e de amount de tell some clean sound soap no GC brand papa what I say is all about you with a GC brand to be otwa ya to be FMO family and your friends no na mu nyina munyusi na me babija for so na to so also Austek Enterprise tiles no obeto tiles oh ya building project na wadro tile na baby abeto tiles ya papa ɛyɛ floor tiles, wall tiles, tiles a ɛfiri ɛyɛ Twyford, Mikaso tiles no, different colors, shapes, sizes, ɛne ɛyɛ designs no, ne nyinaa bi ɛyɛ ɛso Obstacle Enterprise sɛde bi di aba. Mebatwɔ ɛyɛ Thanos opposite Palace wobɛhu wɔn ɛna afei adum wɔn 3 branches baako ɛyɛ adjacent Ejaba Jewelry ebiem adum opposite post office ɛna adum nso ase ɔmo bɛn Achampagne hina himfio Abrepo Junction ɛyɛ County Hospital opposite 0244 458 542 0244 458 542 Omatarama ɛne the first batch no ɛnso da bɛba dia kan so ɛyɛ Gentleman ɛne ɔmo ma kanyina ne midwumafo menapa ɛyɛ Kumasi Agro Processing Company no yɛbɔ mu nyina so na yɛba be yi ni nyina enso etimi ɛde afiri but sisi ade ma me nkwa adwafo nkyɛn na afei no yɛni nkɔmɔ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ amano no sɛ Christian
ya ndi
me hyase emfiri so
na akoto
Musa va akoto nto so akoto so akwete ne job
muntu akoto fuma me
oh ko hwe games
baby asika wo bia Ghana need e o ma Ghana ni ma sa sika no small chance. And the World Cup no last year how many days 39 days. So you watching so be matches ni nyina wan hwa wonna. But you tumza.
Yeah.
Obi a we decide say obehwe World Cup matches ni nyina no. Obi a we decide say onna for 39 days there was serious health implications. Onim say Guinness World Record back wa almost stop recording. Any how long somebody can go without a sleep. Obi a record da honum ane 453 hours 40 minutes. So convert 453 hours into days. That person went 19 days without a sleep. The longest anybody has gone without a sleep 19 days. Why are you say Obashe World Cup then now you are doing say got 39 days without the sleep and you know one shot the implication that will follow thereafter no and yasem ketwa it was say by this time the fan of it on say by they say crowd media publicity senko bi ani makoto be ni akoto ye known all over the world enye the wakwa ya senka yin discuss akoto ha ko bi anfa akoto image emeto so emagana fo hu akoto ba akoto yemwe World Cup no not to matches in India. Potentially, you are going 39 days without a sleep. There will be serious health consequences, and Akoto must be advised accordingly. Don't want to ask why Akoto so a giant Juma or $50,000. Obedis can be no Obeda. Now, Andy, game back what nebo dimpa. World Cup no. When you are playing against the host. Host neighbor, not team now on a neighbor. And it is always difficult playing against the host nation. Mekai Qatar 2022 was the last time a host country losing the first game at the World Cup. On the Qatar there, and then said that big news to be because Omangasano almost had an imbodible.
Yeah.
So 2022 Qatar first game was against Ecuador. And Ecuador, that was the first time me who said come to be a hosting World Cup. I only see the first game at the World Cup. Before that, now you have 3 previous World Cup hosts. Omo game no omo win die band omo Lucy. Let's go back to 1966. 1966, England hosted the World Cup. No. Their first game, they did not win. But England did not lose that match. In fact, their first game was against Paraguay. England and Paraguay in 1966 World Cup. No. England as host. A ball game 0-0. Now, Mexico I can SI hosted World Cup in 1970. 1970, Mexico first game at the 1970 World Cup was against Soviet Union. Only the then Soviet Union, was 0-0. The next host, one team winning the first game about 2010, South Africa and in Mexico game the pie 1-1. If you have every single host of the World Cup will be make sure that the first game at least obey winning. Now say you go back. So Brazil hosted 2014 World Cup.
Yeah.
Brazil first game was against Croatia. Brazil in Croatia by 3-1. Russia hosted 2018 World Cup. Russia first game at the 2018 World Cup was against Saudi Arabia. Russia Saudi Arabia. The Canum, Saudi Arabia, and Timiante. 2006, now Germany. Germany first game at the World Cup as the host. Our no be a tournament no was against Costa Rica. Germany Costa Rica Canai. Costa Rica Canemu AMU. In fact, 2002 World Cup no say ne Japan and Korea. But Japan and the opening match. Japan first game at the 2002 World Cup was against Poland. Japan Poland. Poland Camino. Poland Timianti. So normally, Team Bia host the World Cup. The first game, they make sure that they win. Now, sir, Udia no back into South Africa conversation now. South Africa World Cup Yomakui. The fourth World Cup South Africa. And South Africa has never won their first game. The first time they went to the World Cup, 1998. 98, Andy, me sure say among for Refi Kakra. South Africa first game was against France. And nobody defended the by NFL Pierre Risaro. Our bo SR 2 own goals. France South Africa come here, South Africa Timiante. Now South Africa qualify for the World Cup again in 2002. 2002 World Cup. South Africa first game was against Paraguay. The game ended 8-2. And the next time they went to the World Cup was in 2010. Again, their first game was against Mexico. The game ended 1-1. And then Omasa qualified for World Cup. And on first game against the host country, again they lost the game by 8-0. Now South Africa in their first World Cup opening matches, they played against Mexico. The last time Mexico Lucy in the first game at the World Cup and way back since 1994. If in 94 Ebano, so Mexico Eba World Cup, their first game at the World Cup, they make sure that they never lose that such games. Mekai, if in 94 Ebano, Mexico about 7 games at the World Cup. Meka opening matches, and the Omo winning 5 at Rome. So when they come to the World Cup, normally first game at the World Cup, Mexico enter Lucy. Now, so be a refia. Even the last World Cup, Mexico first game at the World Cup was against Poland. How many Poland was 0-0? Their second game was against Argentina. Now Argentina losing the first game to Saudi Arabia. So Argentina needed to win. So game now a must win for Argentina. So Argentina ain't winning sa second game against Mexico. Now Argentina coffee. But they drew their first game against Argentina. Argentina be show 2-0. And on last game and the almost share Saudi Arabia by 2-1. So last year World Cup was the first time since 1978 Mexico ever World Cup on group and qualify to the next stage. Anytime Mexico ever World Cup will be if in 1978 Mexico anya de krano they qualify from the group stage, but the last World Cup in Qatar Mexico and qualify from the group stage. But their first game, and they made sure that they were never going to lose their first game. South Africa, any qualification, and the games of Mabonino, I have never been impressed. Since I'm qualified for the World Cup, Yenny sa xenophobic hatred into war. She said, "Obiata South Africa, but Yenny into war, Maso Kansem, and Yan Nuntina, South Africa, Lucy. Before South Africa, Echo World Cup, and the only games are on boy, friendly games on boy. They lost 2-1 to Cameroon. South Africa able 2 games against Panama. Baku draw. Baku Panama SS South Africa by 2-1. The last 2 games on boy in preparation toward this World Cup was against Nicaragua. And the game ended 0-0. And their last game, I'm the call World Cup was against Jamaica. The game ended 1-1. Andy, ahead there now, Maya, what qualify Echo World Cup. You want to go to the World Cup and make a mark. But the teams of no boy, Cameroon, Panama twice, Nicaragua once, Jamaica one, South Africa, and we need any one of those games. In fact, a game and a team now Omunye prepared for the World Cup. Now, anytime Biana Oko World Cup, now who play against the hoster to be able to survive. Andy, I said, we hear the first goal. So we the first goal, the host now. You silence the supporters. All the pressure, as our two teams no so. What they want ya crano. Make sure that you don't concede. That game the first half, second half. What team hold it on? Echo base 60 minutes. Now Andy, go MIA. Host in team say go a pressure about host no so. Yeah. Even the atmosphere. Any supporters, tension begin to rise. Benra, baby, I say South Africa, France, Bo, Mankasa, Mena, a starting game, how they decided to play. Now, before say Abrante Fen, Julian A. Quininos, and I said the first goal. Also, I'm considering going very early. Yeah, 9 minutes. 9 minutes. And before the 9th minute, now Raul Jimenez, Abbo shot, Ama, Ronnie Williams, I save. Now give me 4 minutes into the game. And Omenya sa Abrante Fen Raul Jimenez. Enya sa free range, a ball shot, Emma their goalkeeper rose to the occasion and saved the ball. Andy, let's look at the goal South Africa conceded. A nipa robot, nipa computer, I programming. Say na beye, ba na bibi kosia. You need to adapt. Usha South Africa approach now. The approach was to play from the back. Andy, say play from the back. Now na Mexico for no press so higher. Don't you decide to go long? Yeah. BB still quite say go long. Before say Umbesa mistaken. Na Mexico for that press your more ama Rooney Williams bako ebo bo ne chair. The same situation. Say Trent Memia image na. The way am consider go no. Goalkeeper the ball no Emma when a red card in the crowd, player no red card.
South Africa first goal.
Yes.
First red card.
First red card. Sitoli nankasa. And also Nebo 6. The other two also normally say who play from the back. Either say center back mubebi. No PM bako. And abako either the laterals 2 or 3. No PM omu. Nandi omo initiate attack from the back. But 2 and 3 no were press. The 2 center backs and were press. Sitoli na almost 6 and Andy on my pie so ba beji ball no. Andy o pie ball no the man no. The first image and you share Bibi Asemesi.
BBNC.
Keep on in your view. Yeah. Sitoli had all the space all the time. And no 2 options. Yeah. Andy Obasi asia ni bakujina. But he decided to control the ball and with Nirika foot. Also a right-footed player. And on the left, and control ball, or control ball, and the ball, a movie away, and on the president J. Bono, or J. Bono, Rooney Williams, Sulia, Nabono Tornet. And the moment they considered that goal, such early minutes into the game against a host country, and the pressure Bauso. Pressure Bauso, and me, I was expecting that. South Africa obeyade krano stay in the game make sure that concede early in the game for game no ko obenya na nkwa first goal ultimate first goal 45 minutes first half no goal yakọ first half about 15 minutes into the second half goal my ebasana and we have relaxed pressure to team no so
Rowan Williams after the game said Adia no makan say prevent an early goal.
And that is what
unfortunately still no.
And the early goal that they conceded, a goal that they gifted. A goal on the chair. Yeah, on the chair Mexico for no. And Mexico for any brana brainy there. And they were not going to take chance for granted. And no say Mexico for a clinical. South Africa gave them the ball several times. Maybe South Africa a losing ball. They were losing the ball in dangerous areas. Forget about air possession. Forget about all the start. Start backward and say only technical. Ready about the number of times South Africa a losing the ball to Mexicans. More than 90 minutes before. South Africa LUC ball to Mexico for 85 times. 90 minutes, within 90 minutes, either South Africa for the ball nature. And Mexico for air press your mo, Ajibo and from 1-7. And they gave the ball away, and now they lost possession in 90 minutes, 85 times. And 85 times in 90 minutes, I register every minute piano. Now South Africa at the ball nature. Yeah, we a game, now Mexico about 16 shots. 5 of the 16 shots were on target. The reason why the game remained 2-0 was because Mexico no many clinical. Also, it started second half, right in the second half, 45th minute. Almost at the border back in their box. And Mexico for them to take advantage. So Mexico echo see over to say France, and South Africa able to over to say France, and now what able to say Argentina. Our more clinical attackers are, and I can give me a bear 4-0. South Africa came to the party. Abraham prepared, and I think they pay for it. Africa jubilated, but South Africa must begin to learn their lessons. First game there, Andy, against a host nation, the boarding, and I think that the way they played, the way they set up, and the approach in Inano and far more, they should come back and second game. Also, Ulusu first game one. The when say the pressure told so say second game must win, and South Africa to be able to advance to the next stage almost second game they must win at all costs. And then the anti Mexico and said the game was given to them by South Africa, and to worsen their case baby almost had the red card now a go down, and as he told you now was I Yajibo feeling some first goal. SIG red card, 50th minute, and you are playing against a host nation. One go down, one man down. That was the time game was decided.
South Africa next game on Thursday on the Czech Republic. Czech is lose to South Korea. To be a couple points.
We are couple points. Be a must win. Game about where Kosune. My mistake. Makucho over 2.5.
Canada
Mansham.
Ade.
Canada and Bosnia and Ebomeboa. Andy, you cannot underrate Bosnia. You know why? Bosnia and Italy and qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah.
On my first game, playoff no. Only say how many ways in the boy. And a game and they 1-1. Game and they 1-1 no. They won 4-2 on penalties. They advanced to the next stage of the playoff. They met Italy. Again, game and they 1-1. And a Bosnia qualify 4-1 on penalties to the World Cup. Any team that prevented the Italian national team from qualifying to the World Cup and the Untimi underrated such a team. First one. Now, since I'm qualify for the World Cup, I'm about 2 games. And the 2 games no mabono and encouraging. I'm in North Macedonia. About 0-0. And Bosnia and Panama Ghana Romu. Panama and South Africa. Panama and Bosnia about 1-1 in a friendly game. And the other matches be Panama in preparation towards Ghana. And if you watch most of their games on the last game to Brazil there. But the 6-2 score line, a better CV, not be too impressive. So their last game, Bosnia last game towards this World Cup was against Panama. Game and day 1-1. There might be a machine they say. Canada able World Cup
yeah.
The first time Canada able World Cup 1986. The next time Canada able World Cup Qatar 2022. Canada ain't winning World Cup game that. Canada in the 2 World Cups Canada ain't winning a single game at the World Cup. Specifically, Andy, in 1986, Canada able 3 matches. Their first game was against France. France won 1-0. Their second game was against Hungary. Hungary won 2-0. And our third game was against Soviet Union. Soviet Union won 2-0. Every 86, Canada ain't qualify for the World Cup until Qatar 2022. Qatar 2022 first game Belgium eshomo 1-0. Second game Croatia eshomo 4-1. And third game Morocco eshomo by 2-1. So in the 2 World Cups na Canada abano, about 6 matches. They've lost all those 6 matches. They have scored 2 goals. One of the 2 goals scored by Canada a own goal. 2 goals per no match. Sa 2 goals no. Emu baako an own goal Canada and so etimi eshe. Now they are playing against Bosnia. Andy, Bosnia omo share na powerhouse sa, but last 6 games Bosnia will make sure that they don't concede more than 1 goal. 6 games, including the playoff. Any friendly games are Bosnia boy. Bosnia will make sure that they will not concede more than 1 goal in all those 6 matches. Even in the first 45 minutes of their games, Bosnia will make sure that they will not concede. Now, how there? Thank you about Canada there. And the player by the ball team, Canada national team, Alfonso Davies. But Alfonso Davies out of this game because of injury. But omo so player be
Jonathan David
Jonathan Davis, Juventus player no. Onum say on Canada for all-time top scorer. Ye ka say was 39 goals for Canada. And then so nya go back kan 39 goals na was for Canada na. What the Canada goals was no 40. Bandi their best player, their topmost player in the game no. Played for Juventus last season, played 36 matches and scored only 6 goals. Canada for best player now. And they or the Canada transfer Canada baby winning their first World Cup game. Canada winning the game now. It will be the first time they are winning the game at the World Cup. Omo winning World Cup game with that. And their best player, Jonathan Davis, who last season about how many matches? He played 35 matches for Juventus and scored 6 goals. Nyamiano Ukraine, Adeba Kupa Ebema Canada for advantage is because they are playing as a host. Bosnia de enya kra no omonye akire tighter edinze ko da nim honum onuma nyansani o kreti twuma na o de ba ko beto atenem game a mine over 2.5 ba wa wonya nyeye no Mr. Teso Teso
3 goals in usuru 3
yeah goals abamu a 2
okay
goals abamu a de me be ma Canada because the edge to win their first game and they are hosting the World Cup. Why winning your first game as a hoster and the pressure about also and maybe double chance Air Canada, but to be able to score more than 2 for Canada against Bosnia at the end, I don't see them getting it.
But say Canada ebi lose so much no. Yeah, hey. Mago.
Yeah, Andy.
Yeah, monko moy.
South Africa. On say majority of our team in the players are ball at home.
Yeah.
And they won the African Champions League through Sundowns, Mamelodi Sundowns. And then almost strength almost the call tournament. But o compare to Mexico for now. And now Mexico for Fidalgo on board Real Betis. Then Quinanos, Abrante Raul Jimenez, Johan Vasquez, on board Genoa, and Cesar Montes, on board Cesca Moscow, and a captain. Almost the 5 other or 6 other players at Warfield, no, so almost your local base players. But I say, quality. Teams like Guadalajara, Club America, Toluca, Cruz Azul, on a level no was in South Africa league. Because the quality of players, the investment on we and was through. Also, Momo league and mostly Brazilians, South America, for other Ecuadorians, Chileans, money adeno. Or to me ball league into a league in much stronger. And say couple with these players are no more count and now things are quality wise, you know. Now Mexico was through as saying the Republic of South Africa and clearly in the game, you know, it show it was clear. And now a branch of Quinanos, no, in the Saudi Arabian League, he was the top scorer. Our BT Joao Felix, that's not BT Cristiano Ronaldo, so he has quality. And also a black man be a no team. But Andy so
black Mexican.
Yeah, no, short be your boy pay ball.
Puro.
And then name the guy is indeed a good player. Show say co black your dabro from he made it count. It's I think say quality na Mexico won there was true. And it was a Mexico proud to this game, not they were solid. we have become last 8 games proud to this. No one lose, or one winners as I draw 2. And I was at Mexico. I said, no, so I'm opening tournament game or more opener. We are the omun lusu. The last 7 years, Mexico be lusu. Now mo dia ko 8. And Azteca Stadium, one Ancasasu is going to play. Azteca Stadium, all the World Cup games on my bonomon san lusu. Omon winning 7 or my draw 2. It is all quality same. Now Osanwo, your friend saying, Osanso yedeng bohom we place on lusu. No Osanwo form the same. Now on the Kobodia saying bibi ne besi den or besho. But I said no, I predicted correctly. The first half here 1-0, second half another one about 2-0. South Africa for they could ombe ashe goal embro 1, but omukro mamba so mbeshe go. Omamba and I was here can say World Cup no. Ye turn the bus host nations. Embo was begin the host nation Embo first match. It was a recent time for this is the 5th edition. Penema host nation Embo first match. Ningina the first match be at over 1.5 goal neighbor. But I pay draw on South Africa ne Mexico on board 2010. So it's going to be over 1.5 and really truly well. Sisi abdi I mean say between Mexico and Korea, South Korea, but could have top group no. And so much and the end match remember beyond on because South Korea saw more quality. And the out of the 26 players on the coin, close by 15 a bobo or Europe. And see, I heard say South Korea, but yes, South Korea, sir. Almost North Korea for the Omobono or Momo almost say Omoko World Cup in 1966, or the first Asian team or quarter final, almost say Italy. But if you on man maybe on to 2010. 20 John Tai say, I'm from the people's Rooney. Now, Rooney is original UK. Now we fake Rooney or South North Korea. But South Korea very good because over Asia player wako Europe if it's the more conquer all time. Chat bunkum over South Korea. Ode South player we so kanwa Son Human. So no the born in the obo. So now only popo and I see your call your friend say. Or call United States of America and okay Jason Park with Manchester United. It's Omone de Omu produce very good players. Now Adeba Akon is a medium amount. Omu ko World Cup, the last 3 World Cup, we are done best European nation. We are done best European nation. In 2018, almost Germany. In 2022, almost Portugal. Okay, your group no. Almost Portugal, and ye question. And now 2026 or my say Czech another Czech Republic. What is that Czech Republic? Ghana question more World Cup or Mumba World Cup bibi.
Where?
Czech phone.
No mabawi.
Ya question more 2006 no. Okay. Feta Czech money I show mo. You do muja. Into mama be afa no maba. And North Korea says and no mo she go mo really out. But I think that North Korea did well. Or South Korea on when players too now coach in the free bench buy. And the omona a best say goals in a HNE game. No? So clearly speaking, I think say Omo Bobo because Ore Son Humana, Lee Kan in or PSG, Kim Min Jai, El Bayern Munich, Why in Boem de Oshe go or Feyenoord, Yang Hun Jong, El Celtic, and also you will so our Red Star Belgrade. Into a more quality kakra
Jason Lee Class war Mines 05.
Mines 05.
Yeah.
And so
almost on their attack.
Yes.
Attack.
And then rather Celtic so young who crown or Celtic, you know, not a bench. So one of a Celtic or key players. Into South Korea, dear Omono born or Munimbo, no Monsono. All the South Korea, the Omo Sumingami. Asia, only North Korea, Nipa 75% or Monsum Ubia, Momun Sumingam, New here. But over South Korea, that least 35% or more Christians. And are currently in the world, no my producer revenue ministers by South Korea. And South Korea, we developed Andy. Or we developed nation in terms of Bibia. South Korea movies are hanging on Monday, not for the Omunia Skebian Tokwan or Modeko. So I back South Korea to do it. And also South Korea so I semi-final World Cup in that. Omona and Japan co-hosting. Who's almost say Italy's are. A controversy be by one of their players where Castle Money in City was okay. Yes, but they were in the. So I think it was a very great game on boy. In Andy, we are seeing goals. But say was a born a produce goals and the money because what the TV na born here but goal ama. Hence, a young say be produce a lot of things that the World Cup has started. Brand Mexico for Andy or money eating. Or money eating. But born a be bopo ne be or money eating. So money Korea game ne dear Charlie. a bear one, but I think the World Cup has started very good. But we Canada at the end there, Canada no moon to me European nations. Say Canada and European nation about own to me. Or problem no. Bosnia said that only said in Jacko.
Yeah.
And game we cry them say 50 so be no more. And one of Omokam Samaradov, one of Samarovich or key player, also so enge or half it. But I was like Canada teams is here, and different from the Canada teams we know. And run out of bomb players ni today.
Yeah.
But what I say, they have quality. McKennie, what I say, Juventus, right?
Yeah.
Almost a quality player. Alphonse Davies so Mobi, but they have quality players in their fold. There is this guy Connie. Oh no, so Genoa.
No, Sassuolo,
Italy, and a host of other players. I would say so more back who's crowd Monaco. Or no, see another attacker. Either Monaco say wait that yes, into or more quality in their fold. Into this time it is not the same, but the problem or more winning World Cup match though.
Like you said,
there be or more winning bida. And I think now so more consider at least 2 goals. Into Ebia, this is the time or more host on to me the but it's still difficult. But more games be there mostly and low scoring. Because more friendly to the World Cup, they play top nations and they still find a way to either draw or to get some wins. But on more games, like Richard said, I am low scoring. So I Canada games in Canada game not the Ebia 2 goals beyond that. But I say because of to me European nations and can make double chance for Bosnia. On the amateur, can make double chance for Bosnia. But there's how many say Canada team we need different from those Canada teams that we know because they have quality. And say Biana again a bit and in a draw, but still I'll go for double chance for Bosnia.
Me I say Maxwell, any say Christian, me ba na yedi nkomo ewofie na yedi afisem no enso etimi ato aso Canada because Black Stars akudru ewo Rhode Island eho eno mo bebesi for the World Cup. And their appearance got people talking. You better appearance or the choir no nature say Nina Honsema. But answer no ma Memphis Medri encoding como Lawson aswoye agrimu atenase a boy enkomo from a Lawson aswoye. Ebia na yato so agrimu yakwaba.
Right, Andy Casillas, bro, major so
bibia boko.
Yamia dom, bro, yamia dom. Achana mo ho ye de.
Enso ya ho ye nyakopa adom ye ho ye.
And I don't recipe.
Yo,
Andy Casillas. And a pa equary made our say, only wa pamful. Yan chatting members name na Mumuni Juma. June 12, 2026. FIFA World Cup is here again. 104 matches out of 4. What you are showing in Sidia? Here a dear a chance so, nebro so. I mean, can I say Lawson Herbal Center and after Lawson Beverages FIFA World Cup here be bio be for bien mo na eden and a agenum ya nemu so me kan no 104 matches solidly be bia ahemadache de anopa de awia de anwumre de anajo de nyina no courtesy Lawson Beverages na Lawson Herbal Center and them one head in the agenum. No benya hoden, no benya pomoden, e de siripe, e de ahwebia or the four. I mean can say, memory fee. So ya bema now benya viewing experience ni ye dia. It starts with your prostate. I shall say with a prostate ho den adentia kakra be just do na kodwo so a obemese so many scenes in the game no. The science Canada say obenya hoden from kode bambo edema prostate for a complete prostate health. A Lawson delay man capsules and a bois and what me a delay ona a delay wa hoden e the ide ashama chisimina memory fee. Now the elder say never ye sheboy no e man daja ya ye rebe ho da bi o aso ba no to nchen mo hwe no mo sipu ti bi mo confidence ne na motire ho saa no Born a cosuna no, Mosugu saw motion, match no yada, Mosu match a so and tempa, Mosumo Buffalo on the other side. Lawson Law Care Mixture. Lawson Law Care Mixture. Lawson Law Care Mixture. Ebe bo a man so. Amanema akoye na bonu mu dan echi wo ho no na so dem eye de echi inside ho courtesy Lawson Law Care Mixture. Mama yen hye ne so. Na ebedi di na ebe no during and after, even before there,
yama yade emma ya hwe de ye before ya hwe de ye during ya hwe de ye after yama srade enore ye yemi entiremu ada ho ama kuma boye tote yema pressure nkwa kuma no so yema moja edi afro ne yesane kama ni peduamu ne sire panya hoode ahema kyesere nyina eno no aye Lawson Herbal mixture we ni eno makoma yensa Lawson Herbal Center yade airtie Black Stars echi World Cup emu any all the other team side aka nyina mama yenhye ne so na the ed dene say one more chrono one more buy ebe je because member no de one be shoot penalty and be shoot foul ni ade ni nyina mu no aso ko toje no emu ye den na omo patch aye den omo sim aye den omo betu milika omo koto obe for ball no obe throw in obe chest ball ni ade ni nyina ho ode starts and finishes with Lawson Dileman capsules abra omo de law care no ekoyensuo anom Lawson Dileman ahoden no awie peye unso ofie odo support no ema wonum ye town no wachi for total win dia we ya bema unso hia Lawson Dileman na ya for law care mixture enom enchemu a upe bia no rafo ya monkomo wanya ntiase ni ye na no tei na ate ya bonkomo ya je so on 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 and a 0248 61 99 99 0248 61 99 99 0248 61 99 99 0248 61 9999 na enchiremu a upe bia aba Lawson Dileman capsules for the four yetumi de amount yenkai so ye berima na wo enfi edun wochi 18 konkoa dia akonside bia ni ho yare ho yare ni ho wa ho den ene wa pomoden onkwatentinti fa droye wa dro na numbi watimi adi mo adanse wo ye bema wa ho den nye wo ye bema na nse jo so don't tentem to so kwa kakra bi na eba dribbling of urine and urine incontinence need abe correct here Lawson Dileman capsules severe waist pains see eyo ya osisi okoto a ontimi sorry obo mu asia na empagya ne mu aye den dia masa bema mesraw edro betimi aboa wo na osisi ya oni na free ho ama ho atowo no aye Lawson Dileman capsules mama yen hye so man mu kodwomu a de be ka bia no monfanto Lawson Dileman koma mema no no motimi ya delay mo so mo nchen amanigye atimi aba wade no emu mama yen hye so me ka obi o say ene de kwan so yen fansuo ena enom Dileman name no o the law care mixture and all the be unsu o the enom topa Dileman no free na match of formula bi we chire ho na unya effect ni eye power dro no no me so ya bema na be so no modro no na unya ho de ne pa eye pa dia fra homai na match of formula bi na entini M1 no the Kikis formula ya bon komo on 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 and a 0248 61 99 99 0248 61 99 99 0248 61 99 99 0248 61 99 99 no one yanchemu bia bro so about Lawson law care abeme o de enum Lawson Dileman mama yen hye nso aho de nkofam wompam o de boy ni enchere wa gm sabio wo sana ba ko pa o ti ba ni hye bio so many hours obeya ya still Kenya na ma erectile dysfunctioning weak erection they na be correct here Lawson Dileman for Lawker no what we di more dance here I mean can say Lawson Lawker so ma eldro a boa ma ahosiesie ye pa oba so what me nka infection be be correct here Lawson Lawker no eldro ni din medical asraw na ma pa o chow so your ba ana bema mu kodi ahia mu munim ho ye mu hia ye nchen munya wafo a odofo yade wonam o I keep repeating this authoritatively and we yade be ehu apart from HIV AIDS epinel so no hepatitis odofo betimi okun be so brebo monim ahosoate na entumi emwa enya no nko a candidate na ho cha yade kese ebe hawo gonorrhea be how syphilis between monia fra abodam at the tertiary stage you know yempene sa enti no ye bo biness yade kwan dia me pa wo chow kai so be hye ansa na odi ahyem wantin chechire intem yade na ba na emom no mempa nche say HIV na AIDS dia anya na meka ho asem na emom no infection aye bacteria caused and a fungi yeast dia I bet clear I'm a what to Lawson Lawke mixture and we're doing a D so bar and a bema when infection who say a bacteria na cause so ye and a fungi na cause so ye and I say yeast and the cause so ye my shannon so na entimi emwa baby a twadro bia de budin say open Lawke mixture your ba now in fear edumino ko 12 years and quadia or drink to me be about time and I pay for the drain one to me and numbi or your bad time oh ma about friend for to me and numbi if I would show or your pay for your phone also to me and numbi be a told be announced eka like I say dear ya and no and a bona Andy of the Bonasho fame or say agree yao hey agree ya on the floor my idea nyoda show did ye na show no me ye na show na ye na pe bambo dra Lawson herbal products no channel so kwada so Lawson Enterprise weekend is almost here ye bi oho abadin tour aficia the duanai party be a boys girls traffic and ebachia Lawson Enterprise kwada so DVL shani for the drinks and more now them Ketian Potamum room ke hodie Apidank Misty Freddie Mans Habme Sam Co Adia Osons Osabeka bi ho bi atodro biano 0242 133 577 and a 0248 61 99 99 walk up emu die still ya ne mwa and enum the moon as still that's why in kind and Casilas and Yarmania or Sunday.
Medase Bebre Agrimo and Abuja for Yatenenka a free Lawson as Wainty Yentuan Commodore so Ewa Hasi Maxwell Ewa Yamon Como na Heshen and Yama and so AC Etienne the Black Stars of Ghana. Muma pictures to be near Ray. Maxwell all Black Stars are home for Mano.
More flag good.
Yeah. As I don't make us or me a send off.
Now, if you were more in Kente,
maybe.
And I can tell what they call Cote d'Ivoire now. And you hinja things and get so, but it's all good. Maybe the location baby or one so kaba. Okay, fracking then I would have wished that, which are now fugu. You almost had to swing your fugu, right? Also, His Excellency so per se, you propagating fugu na a international brand. What I say, indeed, as a Quintana and I say fugu, I think one of them would have been good, but whether or not, you know, it depends. If you call more matter, any free one idea is good. But yes, I'm your money area. You person more yard you. I said dressing in your Macasani yard also. The sports minister, I did what Danny commentator. No technical man, or your way, or just here.
Everybody is simple. So now, more share on Facebook. Any I don't know about your way. Where Black Stars arrival at Rhode Island said you almost be through, you know, and we share Nina Kamana and Comodie, Ebi Akosopa. But you can see this from 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. Ma yemon komono enfa ifri Black Stars campo. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, a former footballer for the Swedish national team. Now in a discussion, na omuhe groups no and na osiem from 2 years England for omo enye careful. Ghana beats me upset England.
I would like to choose Group L. We have England. Is it coming home? Let's see. We have Croatia. I have some roots from Croatia also, so I'm supporting them in this tournament. And then we have Ghana. Talents. Let's see what they bring. We have Panama. Unfortunately, in this group, I think they will be a punching bag. For England, Croatia will fight for the first spot. And Ghana might disturb them and take some points. But I don't see Panama. I don't want to be like disrespect, but this is difficult. This is 3 confirmed nations.
Eno from Zlatan Ibrahimovic ena yetenika no na yentie Mr. Kurtz Edwin Simon Okreku, Ghana Football Association President, Edin Komo Ediafa Black Stars. No say Black Stars be fighting for the motherland.
These boys will walk onto the ring and fight for whatever. They will make you happy. These boys will make you dance. But believe me, we will turn each of the 3 venues our homes. And we will take absolute control of the greatest. Ghana is here. And Ghana is here to stay.
Okay, eno the FA president. Now, also to us is Ghana and our Black Stars be fighting for the title.
Time and time the same times now. In this free time, the same times now. You have no belief. If you believe in what I'm saying, helping and helping.
Now, Jordan Ayew, the captain for the Black Stars of Ghana, so best year. I also fans know about with positive energy. Na mun support team no.
As a should come with positive energy, we need positiveness, we need good energy to support the team, the boys, only for the fans coming, but for the Ghanaians across the world. And like I said, it's going to be really intense, but it's doable, it's possible. So we're here to make every Ghanaian proud, and we'll do our best. We'll not make it easy for any team. We'll do our best to be successful. It's all positive now. It's left with us to make them proud and to make the whole Ghana proud and the whole Ghanaians in America and the whole world proud. It's not going to be easy, but as footballers we strive on those things, and like I said, we're here to try and make history, so that's what we try and do.
Jordan Ayew and Tenikano. Now Black Stars Management Committee member Steven Tornado Apia, former captain for the side, and also any experience with the Black Stars at the World Cup.
There's no way to describe that moment, being at the tunnel, going to your first World Cup. And the beautiful thing was, I've played in Italy for so many years, playing against Italy. These are players that I played with, and most of the players in Italian were my colleagues. So there was a video where you see Cannavaro, Lucatoni, and the rest, they were hitting my head at the tunnel before the game. We were coming and I saw the turf, the green turf. I turned and looked at it and I was like, finally, we are here. I always tear up because I always count myself lucky. 30-something million population. We have a lot of players, and you are the one who is going to lead. So there were a lot of pressure. There were a lot of emotional feelings. Everybody is looking up. But as I said, I was so lucky to players who were having the same goal. Players who we play close together, and we find ourselves in the national team and play in the World Cup. So it was a mixed feeling.
Steven Tornado Apia. Now, Honorable Kofi Adams, the sports minister, or say, Orienti, Nenkomono, on Ghana, the match is not a group stage.
You speak to the players and they tell you that they don't think they are in the World Cup to just play at the group stage. Meaning that for them, anything that ends at the group stage is a failure, and that their intention is to go out of the group stage, either round of 32, round of 16, and like they want to play it game after game. And the coach have told them that you want to play further, then you your first game is your finals. It means the spirit you should approach your first game is like you are playing for the trophy. And so the coach is really doing well in terms of building their psychology. And they themselves have something to prove. Even once you describe as the experienced ones in the team, the elderly ones think that they want to prove something at this World Cup. Because the experienced ones themselves truly do not have.
Okay, the sports minister, Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, and I wish for Yatinenka. Mammy, you can Black Stars in Seven Sunday about the other club issues. No, na yedi and a Hong Kong. Maxo,
yeah.
What's Black Stars? I could do TFU President Jordan Akasa, Stephen Apia, and Swashani experience, and of course, the minister, so Akasa say minister. Let's say the boys need you come. Bibia Chesoma was almost just the group stage. And currently, we say or more person will go beyond the group stage. Go after the group stage or round of 32, the round of 16, quarterfinal, semi-final, of course, the final.
Yeah, but yeah, sports minister has more time, and then I say, coach na catch boys in some first game, no, and they the most crucial. So I say, Okofa in the tournament. Looking at the group near, we're looking at the tournaments, and it's and the war be third, and some of the teams will qualify to the next stage. And say Ghana to Michelle Panama so share Ghana. Possibility say bia or manya results crying the subsequent games or match me qualify higher. Into that game needed and our head teams and your boy on paper they easy for us to beat. Ebe Panama, although we are not better than Panama. We are not better than them. In terms of friendly say Bonnie boy we are not. Bounce here with more experience, more exposure, what I say. And maybe I might have some quality in our fold than them, but in terms of strength, that we are not. You see, it's when results against Panama. It's a job in the crowd. Best, we take mu 3 and I am 2 on their major. I like that approach, but so I still have a problem with the minister.
What's your problem there?
Or a PR runner.
David.
I'd say the way or Kazan I saw on the influence on the my far coaching into he's saying everything for Ghanaians to know the coach will succeed. It is not his job. It is not his job. Only job is to make sure to provide everything the team needs to perform. Everything the FA needs. FA need the link between the coach and the minister. But as a minister, no one is against it, but he's speaking too much. And our coach in the tactics, no, not the neko, the bio, the coach in the senior players. So they were coaching the players, Kasa, how they should approach game near. The BR minister now, I say he's working for the FA. I say FA now, so FA PR no Kade. No, I think he's speaking too much. They are coaching the car by a first game, the minister here, but as the minister is speaking, I say, hey, senior minister here, and I quite on one ABO influence me at the coach, but so he's doing everything for Ghanaians to know that they've made a good appointment. And no, he's speaking too much. Before we hear from the minister, Naya Sembia Toa, and you would say, Mudru, now they be other minister, Kasa, Nefe president, so Kasa. Now management committee members, so Kasa, in English we call it cacophony of voices, useless. In fact, so we go and work. And the unim they say, Kasa never come from Ned when you're banning your results. Unim say no trumpet tickets more than Kasa. Now what Kasa be bring one to me. And now a GFA president also then or in.
So Ghana is here to stay.
On the Kasa be a populist. On touch on any issue, Kasa be a hey, Chobo, say, yeah, one was added. Wait, I knew you only do Abeka. So only do Abeka. Obeka say ye ni Messi ni Ronaldo be edi omo ko nyesa no Obeka. Wako 1 2 anye 3 anye 4 anye 5 anye. Nti bia this time crowd one glimpses after we be ya. E so we di na shocking call for. Ne ka say hey kids part time hey we di anje ni say kids be you. No e trumpet. Na was starting sa kasa sa usuri bia kasa de nkoi. Sibina bia so say nyene.
No,
me say one me kwana me come say na pesa me come say ono so say and a Ghana for 30 million ye yi me nko masa these are not necessary. Ye you da ye duma kai duma na mo ye no na Ghana for 30 million and ye yi me nko na I'm privileged everybody. Everybody. And you share mo kasa na I'm privileged now. We are privileged or what? Who's even up here? We are a legend. We respect you. We reverence you. What I say? Ye buye Judy ne sanso himself appear the die ne monye dwuma no. And is your speaking me mo your address here kasa Ghana team no hand ye kone ankwa hwe de be che omo. Ye fa ncho bia wa ne mo bia kwan mo me wo excuse mo bia wa Ghana it will never happen. Nkame max me call radio to radio. I'm telling you all over the country. What is good for the Ghana is good for the what? The goose as well. Coaches who came and did not perform have all been sacked. It went to inquire rough name Mekati a man, it will be a man time. Remember Ghana ni be anti communication no. He should give us results. Meboa. Because the FA president my hopes, minister my hope, management committee members say my hope, and meboa. Coach in the maintain no kasa bebre. Na coach no crowd no koye aduma and what is all kasa kasa. Ana coach na catch on so mon kasa mano. And the only way to prove your doubters wrong is by your works, not by your words. It's like yes or yeah, do more yeah, demo be cross so kwa memo bia ente. The fact no be ente no kwa ne be trumpete. Kasani ya doso. It is ya own say Henry Asante nya hwenka. So what study Henry Asante is your or kade on carry. And then minister bana coach ne tactics. Minister to be ka coach tactics in actually. No, that's not why he's there. It was so a year minister or your boss. So be bibin koye na or kasape na atoyi. But oko die na is a one we PR sometimes kasa kro monfa. And every president will say bono ye na grow na yen start. O say bono ya se Panama no and what I say Ghana se Panama first game no ho na o ka chobo e beji so he. Wa ka chobo he ma o ba yin na de bia o ka chobo ya yenti he. O so asa start ye chobo. O di anisa anko ya ba be kase one ye ni Messi no Ronaldo nye no a into Mestro apia we love you, we respect you, we know what you've been able to do and you know who you are, but also ye nyina ye nipa ye nye perfect into nsem de e bi obe but wo apia de nim the heart awo udidi team nachi kasa ne doso and a de bia na 30 million people na mo yimi it's a privilege say ti den ye you kwa ye aduma. We are doing everything possible. We're doing this and that to make the Juma no and the better way to appetite. Na 30 million ye. I just said yeah, oko begging you ana. Yes, kwa Juma. Njandi they should go and give us results. Meaning so ultimately, but only knows that Matia me you're okay. Hey, minister and no kase what the coach has even said. Even this issue, crano. It should come from the PR. Ebia what into say Henry Asante said I nyasam nkan. And I mean so what is so nyasam nkan. Because technical issues minister neka if you so ana o say born so FA president and as the so we any mukasa we say boy you are bigger than that ye adwuma no you are there to work but Mr. Randy Abe what na no kasa Mr. Mospaka what na no kasa omo na ye adwuma secretly we ye adwuma o de nyoma gugu kwam din results ne ba o say Andy say obi ne yere nama but what I say be I say and the warrior obi ahu no normal one o yire ko dem a so obi anim de ko so obi anu obi hu mebo but so ba ne fafu a mu pia den eba ni patri obi ahu so abo match obi anim afina go and the obo match o he yes o mi sa andi o man na so ko so na sa what did make na into results ne ba no abe trumpet it's Mestro say o makasa ne nkofom na ye be Panama de see shop. And you say Panama the joy ni e benya and now kasa obo here now okay why you say ye obi anje so still sound so here I think says I say walk up can't I say if president adwuma na for no and I only American because all the Mr. Yantes you know more maban even though I think they did not do right but if Andy say when they are talking about also mo call normal but we dey na hey na can't best no boja man san obey we hana no boja old school no to jamana de As our person be your friend Jamal leader so I man be. But we wish them well and we know say Nyoma be kweyandi.
Yeah, about club issues. So now I didn't come about Ramin Fawi FM. McBerry Biscuit at the predict and win promotion be and so the now almost a World Cup season we the Omu Yeni. Over predict winning team. Over to predict a correct score. Brebiana time we feeding up Pure FM. Drive time this one. Ombechenioma.
Okay.
Or predictions nebe Ombechoniema.
Okay.
McBerry biscuit shirts, caps, mugs, football. Actually be and Omodiaba nti UTA station no now faso elsewhere the arena actually from McBerry Biscuit Omo World Cup Predator and Win promotion Omodiaba nti makatro eya monitor eya pure drive time no monitor eya drive time no na free for hoko no and as such ni nyina enso weti yabanti oye prediction na yakoso a enso achewade ti eno eya sere ho asem esite but ma yentie okay na nakwaku adjuman na okuchi vision say understand say on vision a party ways na wadi nkoma kakra o say on dream targets and so obe coachi the Black Stars.
I want to coach the Ghana Black Stars for sure. It's my dream target. I'm going to continue to learn from my predecessors. I'm going to pick up the modeling role. I actually did my license sales. So I know that the Welsh FA will be very happy to see one of their students, coaching in the national side. The moment, just even this 2026, I did 6 different courses with them. Positional play, developing the individual. I have all the settings already done. So I'm ready.
Right, I na nakwaku adjuman we eno say onim Solomon Agbesi 12 years ago on the nature Solomon Agbesi na ono o ka say enche bia Ghana's #1 goalkeeper ebe Solomon Agbesi na nakwaku adjuman.
I picked up Solo, I think, when he was about 12 years old. Very, very good. So very little. He enjoyed the game. Solo would come to training and he would come to my office where I am rough, and then go to the field. Right from the onset, there was something about Solo that was unique. His diet was different. His reaction was different. He commanded his goal. It's different, even from that young age. So he was with me at Lizzie Sports Complex, where I was the technical director. And I actually got him his first 2 visas to Europe. So I took him to Gothia Cup in 2013, and he was in goal. And I took him also in 2014 to Sweden, Gothia Cup, and then to Dana Cup in Denmark. When we came back, then Aspar picked him up. So Solo was with me when Aspar picked him up and took him to Qatar at the time. And from there, he developed and he's become Solo. So Solo is my son.
Ti also Solomon Agbesi eye ne ba prekope. Na Abubakar Watara hard work former coach. Also has structure na ho. Obia person coach using the player. Obia person coach using the player.
That structure is down. As coach, I don't have anything to do about accountability. Me accountant because but say accountant sorry say your recruitment. I'm not security man put me here recruitment. Meaning the security man. The way they can say player. So that structure is new. That's the way in Europe we say team director of football, sporting director. But the technical level, a technical director. At the high level, sometimes it's difficult to get somebody who are ready to do that. Because that level is not for the one team, it's for the club. So the people making confusion between club and team. The team is the first team that Onubo Premier League. He have his own head coach. Under 20 have his head coach. Everybody have his head coach and assistant coach and the structure is there. Any technical problem you are bringing to the technical.
Indiana Stars and so I confirm it. Kofi Yesu, Coach Samuel Bodu as their new head coach. Max.
Yeah. Okay, if I start away. Coach and also also coach Black Stars. If you intina we coaching abroad for kama.
Unless I'm not kind of bro for that patch.
Oh, me intina we share kama sana.
I'm not kind of bro for that patch.
But bro for it. Anyway, do my and you can never say never but where do my nti onyere no hona onye Agbesi de and the end me ne Agbesi be number 1 in the near future for Ghana because Dentina Carlos Queiroz de Agbesi call say onka team no for the next is Carlos Queiroz na nsa so nko ono wo abuse was here for the Queiroz so no anga sa woni we a nko be select Agbesi o me dey sada me hu no because Andy the players who were not selected have all left. Why Agbesi? And abrofo, so they know, like abrofo, yes, they know, say, meaning so say abrofo or madia, yan select you answer, say, you matches so. So why is Agbesi still part? It means that you know, say, make her say, Tamano Muye training, no, a year, goalkeepers trainer, Cocrano. Among United, Agbesi Chipo say excellent, they be excellent. It's when I'm say a day on Beko, but M say maybe. Almost so here are that so the fact that or come more Agbesi and I also hear Asari aging in the side. What I say, Asari is looking up to say Bianco be World Cup, maybe when you deal be outside. So or you'll be able to imagine a D in going forward. Maybe this World Cup or next, but into a play keeper, Ujina or yes standard pa say your friends Agbesi, but I say Agbesi sunya a move away from the shores of Ghana because a more exposure. Udim say. Ben Asari, Uti, Black Stars on the SOA number 1. A quite problem biano. What is about best 6 or so qualifiers or bedine? Or keep you close to 5 clean sheets. Whilst now at Ziggy down, those 3 or dino, he kept only 1 clean sheet and he considered about 3 or 4 or 5 goals. 4 goals or something. It clearly said, who should be BR as a Ben Neda. But you draw a grown ass and almost start exposure. The same thing over the years I'm here. Okay. Oni Olele. Correct starts no. Samia J da qualifies you keep a lot of clean sheet, about 9 or so keep best clean sheets. I a bob baby, I a ball friendly bini say na is ye in a hole so. Into Olele no ya outcast na wabani ya pam no so anyadian. Any yes I cover but na minim the entire anditi me obi anyadion. I will be a cast of Olele ya the Olele I walk up already. No, me person be me matches be 1 or 2 abeka say you win because of a match me. I just am them. Diego's fall and free kicky. Okay. Here ni Uruguay. Akwe boy you say no the saka tell in a board the fan in some say. Menka so nyare but Olele anye stand up performer biasa. Nobody can tell me matches abeka say match we die. World Cup ye ko no Olele ntina ye lose so no Olele ntina ye win. And the minim so hu bia. Or them be about chibi. You doesn't won't keep on that pull my ball on chibida. For example, your cobo boy and go for that Ziggy say now say now who you keep at that pull with Bobby about Benjamin on chibi. And the other cross when you had the older goose and out chibo. And an ounce chibo. And the keeper or the Maya, if you walk around Bokre, Bebon on him say, and now born neck. When the keeper don't know, Betty. It's Ghana, no, I think that we are settling on feeble and no my like a weak things. Say what that guardian or ye 70 or ness or quada. Now, when I need to man you on your safe. But when the right time come, and so what I say, when the right time come or the more or ye ding. And yet the same goalkeeper and a quadaya Austria boy 6. And I know that's how much one you save. And what we are trying to say is that I know say your coach during his play days he was a goalkeeper. The assistant Roger Disa was a goalkeeper, and there's another goalkeeper's trainer. And a Ghana goalkeeper's trainer and social account. It's in the area of goalkeeping there should never be a problem for Ghana and the Watimasamasi. Especially when the coach also play defensive role. I was saying making sure your goalkeeping there ain't a problem. And a Ben Asari so many ngadwin. One ninsem bi okeka but na mi hu omo kasa dodo una ye number 1 here bisa say betuma also I'm ready I'll keep it for Ghana I'm going to make Ghana proud I say do ye didn't betumbia what do you mean ye didn't betumbia say edi yakoni ye di Joseph Anam betuma now why you are better than everybody let them know so we are number 1 una ye bisa sorry also we are all ready but you are ready but I'm more than ready. That when the time comes, I will just make my nation proud. Period. Kasama omen kasama obimo. Omo kasama omokro omo abe you na so atwede. And yes, uyi de da we ni answer work ko yi de ai. Eda ebimo ani so. Enti mem sorry don't speak like that. Yes I say omo yama de omo kan ewura wutima ubo membo hu. Oh omo blasa so no wouldn't go dancing obi a you answer na your friend is say we dey on count. Agbesi dey on count. One wouldn't dancing obi a it's a fact. Sabi no be da. Any ye no so nya de beda obeda na qualify. It's ya qualify we any a bon idea money pan chance. Yeah, say in the near future be a would ni one better. It's all good. See a goalkeepers in your minutes. But membu one bon say and the didn't better be as Obi no bingan and Obi na sabi on the include to man be maybe. There be also get ready that you are ready to show the world that you are capable and you are ready to defend your nation. And in Bajoti Mazabnazi. But all of us, coach in the Obi or the better bia, and there's one more may you have road you be better. Massa umre new. Umre ni and Ghanaians so Ukrano where even a call Wales game or Bem cry send your supporters in energy and the wound steady. Or ba no da or chiboy says, Sa wuna your dog. It's Ghana for lack and a be confident in yourself and make sure so make it. What does all be to me other? No, you may say, Obi I didn't but to me. I say, keep any goalkeeper number 1 and the number 2 or number 3. In just our Honda semi fire, me knowing I do. You see who's over that pool. You do too so yenim the ing bay and not from Obeche. So as I say,
Mate, when I say Gingermed Dental Clinic, Yanko, I see problem here, Bacho. So, Casana Pampa, if you know, halitosis, Rebra Gingerman, Yamo, Sinabe Fita, over Social Silver, Nasa good to show the braces, Gingermed Zebra, Kumasi Abreport Junction, Bantama High Street, Total Filling Station, Chakra, Nungua, opposite the NDC office, Tachiman, Air Maxima Kenten Road, and it was 0598 731 0598 731 823. Midima for Eba Clinic, Dr. Time, that's young call. Makacho say, I arrange, you know, I say, I quite with me in Kobe. Yari Achiwa, much as a help. Kobe Dima for so a doctor, and for time, and to areas to watch my agud or then a pound for I already see a best hour area 0244 77428 0244 77428 men apart Royal Guest House, Oshim School Junction, offer Grace Gift, anyone, mommy, say, baby, I bet that was soon about you. And when I also win your 24-hour security over access to DSTV, spacious car park, standby generator, insurance flow 24 hours at a mile. Now, where you come up, your shuttle so for baby, I pick you piano, Bebania before 0543 556 666 0543 556 666. Kumasi Agro Processing Company Limited and I offer Angel Killing Certified no Edia Babakacho Obenya Esan say would him retenting Edo Kuku na we afebo na akati atiesi so ese no chese wo bere nyina no ya shiegu empere use Angel Killing Certified we no fully tested and approved by Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana and no under Ghana Cocoa Board abetimi na so ma ja to say ye pa eno ebeboa Angel Killing Certified no chese a clear black pod disease and so free cocoa no edema kama sounds so many kama pa afi ebesodo so organic liquid fertilizer no used to be bacho akuafo no mudo atoso de entos mako cabbage jene ne sare ma no munyu so ebesodo so organic liquid fertilizer no so no fully approved and tested and as fully tested and approved by Plant Protection and Regulatory Services Directorate and under Ministry of Food and Agriculture omajatum se eyepa enye na ewo omomoto agrochemicals se wo kruma ba bia especially Keba Mr. Banon edu maka nyina no for 0548 618 025 0548 618 025 Makacho se KNUST 75th anniversary no launch no Wednesday June 24 2026 great or KNUST way or take a course or now say to 2 and now what on Sadia Frere Ghana nyina we are alumni we student staff business partner we are friend of the university any general public and it's a moment can way now as chancellor for the university no 75th anniversary celebrations no lunch no and so intimate contribute date no Wednesday 24 June 2026 great tour anopa 9 na ahwase eno it's a young freak and rose na obesiesie internet ho se bia mfama ye say ifie na open no your office a school hotel hostel ni na be freak and rose 0208 282810 0208 few minutes akade yemfanya birthdays kakra na yen sorry so abin so say ba na wale dia kenyina no enso atumi edia ba di kai. Happy birthday, Eko Ediama, Mr. Nicholas Peter Boateng. Mr. Nicholas Peter Boateng. we everyone kasa oba Alexwa ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium eno see yen wishing papa Mr. Nicholas Peter Boateng a special happy birthday everyone and to Mr. Peter Boateng Nicholas happy birthday to you from your son Alex ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Sanso and a happy birthday kwadiama Ajoa Francisca Uchrade ewo Insuta Dadwin School Complex ewo Takwa na efri Mr. Edu and also yen we show a happy birthday to Ajoa Francisca. Happy birthday to you. Sanso and a happy birthday kwadiama Doreen Nyako. Doreen Nyako eye ejuma ewo Berima Services na if you coach Ignatius and also yen wish Doreen a happy birthday and Doreen happy birthday to you. Sanso and a happy birthday to Yusuf Yakubu Donald friend Dollarman say Opre treasurer ewo Ufolukum constituency to Yusuf Yakubu Dollarman happy birthday to you. Sanso and I will say happy birthday to Comrade Ata Kofi. Comrade Ata Kofi ene wonso awoda. Yema show a happy birthday today. Ena ebi we eko edi ama Nana Ekia we if you offer searching ena osia wish Nana Ekia a happy birthday today. Nana happy birthday enko emfa emao. Ebio I say happy birthday to Otin Ofori Dodona Freno Nana Kofi Otin Ofori Nana Kofi ene wawoda ti Nana yen we show a happy birthday today na yen kase nyankopon insure pa happy birthday to you. If you opapa opapa top show ewo toase and I say yen we show a happy birthday and so okay. Yeah, quite anymore say happy birthday to Mr. J. Cole. Mr. J. Cole, a worker at Step Ventures. Mr. J. Cole, happy birthday to you, Mr. J. Cole. Have a wonderful day today. So and we also enkoma Mr. David Apia, aka Sir David, we teacher. It was St. Joseph's Seminary, ewo Mampong. Eho and Sir David, and so ewo yen wish Sir David, and so a happy birthday and we kwadiama Hubert Boachi Kofi of Franco Academy. If you mami filo and osiyan wish Hubert Boachi Kofi, and so a happy birthday today and again happy birthday Eko Ediama Ajoa Francisca uchrade ewo Insuta Dadwin School Complex ewo Takwa. Ajoa Francisca we ifri Mr. Edu and we see and show a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Ana Trent me sende oba kubi sisi ni dino Young Chronics we free from Jati Krofum Lake Kwanaso and Young and so Young happy birthday to you. If free international meme of a meme and we show sa birthday way. Right, I was your 12:30 no abo pepepe yevensi na yeah sorry ma be sure say manya kopa yad much na yeah the weekends edition no and so ebitimi e dey abremu nyina eba say oje bre ene yen etnaye from 10 e be say this time we did the Andrew so obeti afreme Andy Castas. Have a wonderful stay blessed akremu nyina.